And back in the White House today, CNN's Jim Acosta. His return comes after a federal judge ordered the administration to restore his press credentials. As he walked up the driveway this afternoon, he spoke to cameras briefly. Here's a look.
I just want to say that I'm very grateful for what happened today, and grateful for my colleagues in the press who stood by us through all of this. This was a test, and I think we passed the test. And at this point, honestly, guys, this is just any other day here at the White House for me. I would like to get back to work, and so should you. So go back to work, and we'll keep on doing our jobs.
Any advice for future journalists about what just happened?
The only advice I would give to future journalists is to, do your jobs. Try to, day in and day out when you do your job, do what's right, follow the truth. And that's always worked for me. And I try to do that, every day that I come here to the White House. Journalists need to know that in this country, their First Amendment rights, freedom of the press, are sacred. They're protected in our Constitution. And, throughout all of this, I was confident, and I felt that this would be the result at the end of the day, that our rights would be protected to continue to cover our government and hold our leaders accountable. And beyond that, on that note, that's my cue to go back to work. So thanks very much, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks. What was going through my mind was, gee, I hope this works out. And it worked out. I have to say that in addition to my faith in the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, the amendments of the Constitution that protect our jobs here over here at the White House, I was also confident in our system of justice in this country. And this is why we have three branches of government. We have checks and balances, and that's the way it should work. If something happens over here that needs to be tested, that's why we have this system of government in place. But honestly, guys, my job here is to cover the guy in there. So I'm glad you're asking me these questions. But at this point, I just want to say I'm grateful, and I want to say it again, I'm really grateful to all of my colleagues in the press who stood by us in this hour. This was a moment that, to me, it just felt like a test for all of us. And it was gratifying to me that so many of my colleagues, banded together to make sure that we can continue to do our jobs over here at the White House. So, again, on that note, let's go back to work. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yep.